Okay. Yeah. Hey there, guys. Today is Wednesday. It is March 19th. It is the eve of spring. Spring is going to start on the 20th. Currently out right now, out in the street. And I'm looking at this little plaque right here. It actually feels very warm, almost completely spring-like. And it's very sunny out, if you can't already tell. And I may end up getting a sunburn later, which I'm not looking forward to too much. But at least I got my jacket on, even though I probably didn't need it on. Oh, look at all this. Probably wouldn't have needed the jacket on at all, as a matter of fact. It is so warm right now that I probably am tempted to take it off and just expose my arms, probably for the first time in several months. So that's just basically how I feel right now. But today, it's a little exploration day. I have not filmed really anything up this way, and well, I might have, I don't remember. But I'm going to show you guys a little sum. I've actually gone down this way before. This is a little path that'll take you down to the trail. It is very deep, well, steep I should say. And I don't believe it's perfectly safe, but nonetheless, it is a way to get to the trail from here. This is a plaque that is placed throughout the city because, believe it or not, this city is, or this particular area that I'm at right now, is a historic neighborhood. This place has been built in 1862. And it was purchased by none other than Alexander Boss Gibson. There is a really good backstory to the whole thing, and I'm not gonna get into it here, at least not right now. There's a lot of tongue-tied today. Happy Wednesday, but a lot of things that I do want to explore. You know, I've out of the 36 years I've been out here, there is one place that I wanted to explore and I never had the chance to. I don't know if I'm going to get this chance again after today. I mean, our temperatures are getting warmer, and the warmer it gets, the less likely I'll want to go out, because I don't like the heat. So this may be the only chance that I'll have, because after today, no bueno. But I'm gonna end this part of the video right here. I'll pick it back up at a later point in time, so check back with you guys in a bit. And I'm back. It's been a long road. In order to get here to do some exploring, I had to go to the side of the street where there's no sidewalk. I do not recommend doing that unless you're an idiot like me. This right here is a United Church. And it's been around for a long time. There used to be, I believe it was a Baptist church or United, I'm not 100% certain. Too tired to even care at this point right now, but I'll, at some point at the end, I will find out what kind of church that is. But this church right here is where this older church used to be. The steeple used to be much higher than this one is. The other church that was there back in the 1800s got destroyed by fire, and I want to say not long after that, the man who had that church built for him had passed away, and that's one of the reasons why I'm up here right now. I am not certain if I'm allowed in here or not. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Before I get into anything, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but over there's like wooden dowels with orange tape or paint, and there's like a bit of gravel there. Right in that piece of land used to house a one-room schoolhouse for kids in this area. And the reason why the building is not there anymore is simply because back in, I want to say, between 2013 and 2014, the building had gotten destroyed by fire. And it wasn't, the entire piece of heritage was pretty much gone. And since then, that piece of land has been sitting vacant. I don't know what anyone's going to do with that piece of land. I apologize, I'm a little bit out of breath right now, but I'll be fine. But I'll pick this back up once I get to my little destination. So here we are, almost balls deep at the cemetery. And it turns out there had been other people exploring here in the past and even today, so hooray. But I met with a lady who lives in one of the houses nearby, and she mentioned to go to the top of the hill, and that she said that there was a big monument, and that's where I was going to head anyway. But if you take a look out here, the scene here is absolutely scrumptious. Absolutely scrumptious. And I found out that the church just down that way is actually a United Church. It's not a Baptist church. There are so many churches here. It's unbelievable. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this particular spot right here, even though there's like gravestones and whatnot, this spot in particular, and I can actually feel it right now, it is very shady over here. It's quite nice. This would actually be a good spot right here to sit and read a book, maybe draw some pictures and whatnot. And as soon as you leave, it's like, holy mackerel. It is very, very warm. I don't know what made me think to wear a jacket and a pair of pants, but unfortunately, it's hard to know when is a good day to wear a coat and when isn't. What do you do in this situation? Oh, that's the monument over there. I'm going to take a closer look later. But I'm just kind of soaking this whole thing in. It's just unbelievable. There's so many gravestones here. I don't know if I'm allowed to cut through here or not. No, I don't think so. But this would make a great thumbnail right here. I do want to come back out here again in the near future. I just don't know when. Definitely not a good day to come out in the summertime. I might actually get my parents to come up this way and they can see for themselves, because this is one huge graveyard. This is a massive graveyard. But but it's also a very beautiful, beautiful spot to walk around in at the same time. And it kind of gives you a bit of an idea of history, pretty much. You know, I've been in cemeteries before and I have checked out grave sites before, but this is probably nothing like what I've seen before. I'm sure a lot of people will either agree or disagree. Depends on who you are, that kind of thing. Oh, again, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cut through here, but I'm going to. If you don't like it, that's too bad. There is a stream over there behind here, so this looks like a rather interesting, I'm not even sure if this is a headstone or if this is some kind of monument or some kind of property line. It's really nice. It's very cool. There's another one over this way. I cannot believe the amount of headstones we see here. So here's another one. I don't think you can. In memory of Christopher Robinson, I believe. Died September 23rd, 1895. Age of 70. Yeah, September 23rd. I got it right. I kind of thought maybe in memory of Caroline, wife of Christopher Robinson, died July 27th, 1883. 56 years. Good God, that's young. My mother actually lived past that age and is still healthy as ever. But yeah, times are different. I think I'm going to pick this back up once I get to where I need to be. Wow. Even from a distance, you can see all those headstones. That is absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this before. All right, so here we go. Whole bunch of monuments. A lot of these are old, obviously, because a lot of these people have died as far back as, I want to say, the late 18 or early 1900s. But this is a monument right here. Alexander Boss Gibson, 1852 to 1920. Wow, I love this. Willie Gibson, born 1865, died November 15th, 1872. He's pretty young. Mary A. Gibson, born 5th of July, 1839, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. April 10th, 1840. Born January 10th, one day after my birthday. Jane Gibson, born the 10th of September, 1847. Children of Alex and Mary Gibson. And then there's this one here, 1829. That's really sad. And there's a lot of animal poop on the ground. Alice Gibson. And these here, I'm not going to read everything on these stones, but these headstones right here are actually the family members of the late Alexander Boss Gibson. And like I said, some of these are very old because this grave has been around for a long time. But I think a lot of these have been refurbished just to make it look nice, which is exactly how it should be. These people have made this area into what it is now. And there's a little headstone there, but we're not gonna. She hath gone what she could. Huh, interesting. So these are all Gibson headstones. And it looks like some of these are a little newer. That one's Willie, Mary, Jane. I like this headstone. This is really nice. Mary A. This one I can't make out because it looks like it might have gotten damaged, supposedly by vandals, but this is a really cute little headstone. I like that. Millie, of daughter of Minnie and Alexander Gibson Jr. That's really sad. And dying at 5, that's horrible. "32 years. Charlotte Jane, wife of Alexander Gibson Jr., died May 1946. And then there's other headstones as well. I'll pick it back up and just... So here we have it, folks. Little monument all the way along here. I never thought that I would come here and witness something like this and not be able to film. It's amazing. There is one other spot that I do want to check while I'm here, while I have a chance to do so, because I have noticed this a moment ago and I want to... So that one's kind of overgrown. That might need to be groomed, but this is yet another gravestones. I'm assuming that this is where Alexander Boss Gibson's extended family might have been buried. It is very muddy over here right now, and I probably should not be on the spot anymore. So I'm off it now, back on the path, about to retire from this for today and try to head back home, make it home in one piece without getting hit by a car. I know that traffic here is murder, so it is what it is, but I'll end the video here, finish my walk, and I'll try and edit this video as soon as possible. I did a video, I want to say about a week ago, and it never made it on, partially because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to upload anything, but I can assure you with this video here, I will make sure to have this uploaded very soon. Have one final look of the Alexander Boss Gibson monument before I end this video. If you guys like this video so far, leave a like. You can feel free to comment. I'm not really, even though I'm not asking for much else. And probably find a way to cool off when I get home, because it is bloody warm out here today. This is absolutely insane. I honestly, I never thought I'd ever think about coming here and seeing all of this coolness. But when I saw that video on YouTube, something about the history of this area, I couldn't, it's hard for me not to come here and check it out for myself. I'm really glad that I did, and I hope to do this sort of thing again. Perhaps maybe next time I'll bring my parents over and they can see for themselves if they wish to. Not certain if this is going to go on Rumble either, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. I might have to cut out a few parts because the vlogging part, me jibber jabbering, it's more YouTube style, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to finish my walk, try to get home, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and I'll end the video showing this. What do you know? Looks like I missed a grave site. Percy L. died January 21st, 1869. Died a year after 2.5 months. It looks like this gravestone might actually be destroyed. There's the top half there. That's the only grave over here. I don't know why. So much vegetation over here. You know, I didn't really think about this, and this is a little extra to this video that I'm doing right now. I'm not sure what's happening over here. It looks like that there could be an expansion to the gravesite. It's hard to tell, but it seems that there's a lot of tree branches and whatnot that have come down. I guess it's what you expect. I mean, we are dealing with climate change and whatever else. So I guess tree rot is good for the environment. But I'm not sure. I think I see something over there. Could be somebody's house or something else. I really am not sure. But I came over this way because I thought I'd check this area out as well, seeing that I haven't really had a chance to come up here. But yeah, I figured I'd take a look over here while I'm still out here because I haven't had a chance to check this part of the graveyard out yet. I mean, this would be a great place to actually draw pictures and stuff, especially along here. It's not very shady here now because the sun has moved into another direction. But yeah, I guess this is gonna conclude my little tour of this place. A lot of these gravestones over here are brand new, so there's really not much point in looking around here. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video for real this time. I'm gonna try to get out of here, get home in one piece, and I will check back with you guys in another video. So until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time.